I always say to them, listen, you have a very small window of time in which to try and be good while you're here. I tell the players, everything matters. Every game matters, but it's not life and death. There's always more important things, but you have to be focused on what you're doing on the day that you're doing it. That's all. And if you have issues that prevent you from being focused on that day, I just need to know ahead of time, because otherwise my assumption is going to be that you're going to come in and give 100% and be ready to go. Because I'm more, if we were going to put a box and we would say, because you're more than qualified to be a coach, you're a technical coach, I'm an attitude coach. If somebody was going to ask a technical question, I'd say, that's a really good question. Mateus was going to answer it for you. If somebody would say to me a certain question, I'd say, yeah, they need to play harder. My answer is, if you don't go for the ball, you're out of the drill. That's the answer. And how do we do that? That's how we do it. If you don't go for the ball, somebody comes over and pats you on the butt and you're out of the drill. No one yells. No one does anything. But if you're out of the drill, you're not getting better. You're not in the rotation. You're a shagger, or you're a powder, or you're kind of just standing around. And, it doesn't take players very long to understand that I don't have a lot of rules, but the rules that I care about, I really care about. And the team matters. I always say, the players, because I coach women and I'm a sarcastic person. So they always say sarcasm is a bad thing. And I'm like, well, that's unfortunate, because I'm sarcastic for a long time. And my attitude is, well, losing sucks too. All right. What's worse? I think losing is worse than being sarcastic. But, to me, it's like, hey, deal with it. Don't worry about what's being said, because I look at the team and I always say, hey, listen, I don't know what you're thinking, because I don't. And in return, I'll never make a statement where I say, you don't care, because I don't know if you care. Everybody cares. Some people care a lot. Some people just don't know how to demonstrate that they care when they play. I always say, this is what it looks like to me and the other team. And if the other team thinks that you don't look like you're competitive, or it doesn't look like you're a good teammate, or it doesn't look like you handle making an error well, that feeds the momentum to the other team, whether it's real or not. So the development takes place, from my standpoint, through that sort of communication, more so than lots of, we can show a video of showing how people do it right. That's the beauty of this thing here is, you can watch the TV and record stuff and say, man, these guys are unbelievable. And some of the women are unbelievable, but it doesn't transfer. But when they see themselves, yeah, there it is. A picture is worth 100 words, but a video is worth 1,000 words. And a video of you having bad behavior is 1,000,000 words.